what did I achieve, what was my learning, what was my fallback. So let's dive back in. It's a YSL card holder. It is cliche, but I always watched Hollywood movies, and then I've seen this Hollywood sign that I always wanted to go, which I did, which I'm like so proud of. I'm more into brown these days. So this is a bag. Yeah, like I get a lot from my family back home, like, why are you not married? I joined a dating app, but it kind of made me feel like a shopping cart, and I didn't feel it's very organic. I think as you grow older, you kind of get wiser, you know, and I kind of know it, that what his intention are. So I'm just like giving that, you know, like a queen vibe, saying no, like I'm not interested. A friend got them. You need a friend like him who gifted me a shoes. Oh, you can't do it because you don't have that experience. Nobody supported me, able to achieve my quota. And hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to this channel, my name is Prarthana. I live in Dublin, Ireland, and if you haven't subscribed me, just subscribe me right now because I need to get rich in 2026. Anyway, today's vlog is all about unboxing few stuff that I bought during New Year. Every year I buy myself, I pamper myself because I'm very special. I've already unboxed few of them, but I'm gonna show you what I got. Few expensive stuff, and then I'm gonna talk about how my year was 2025. What did I achieve? What was my learning? What was my fallback? So let's dive back in. The first stuff, let's go with the very expensive stuff that I bought recently. It's a YSL card holder. I had a YSL card holder. Backstory, I lost it somewhere, I can't find it. So anyway, I really like YSL because it's very classy, and I don't like too much flashy brands, but this is really pretty. I already started using it, so it's very basic, and then it's a small YSL symbol branding here. I can keep 6 cards, which is great, and then I can keep money. So yes, this was my latest purchase. I did think, oh my god, I'm spending so much just for a card holder, but I really like YSL, and I don't use much of card holder, but I use it sometimes when I go out, when I'm traveling, because few countries they don't accept Apple Wallet. So yeah, so I need to have it. So yeah, this was my very expensive purchase for New Year, which costed me a lot, but yeah, that was my first purchase. Now let's talk about my 2025. What was my bucket list, if I've achieved something from my bucket list? So like every year, I do a one vision board for the rest of my life, which is here, and I don't do it every year. I just do it what's my long-term plan. So I have this, I've cut down the stickers, and I did write here that I want to go to Japan. So yes, I've ticked that, which I did. I did 2 weeks of Japan trip, which was my biggest accomplishment, like in a bucket list perspective. I also mentioned that I want to go to LA. I want to hike in the Hollywood hike, which I did. It is cliche, but I always watched Hollywood movies, and then I've seen this Hollywood sign that I always wanted to go, which I did, which I'm like so proud of. Because I went alone again, but I met a girl on the hostel. We hiked together. It was one of the adventurous hike of my life, and watched a beautiful sunset. So yes, that were my 2 biggest bucket lists that I've achieved. And then the biggest thing that I wanted to achieve is I wanted to run marathon in 6 hours. Actually, I've mentioned less than 6 hours, but I did it in 6 hours. I was a non-runner, but I did a marathon in 6 hours. Someone who never ran in my life, never imagined that I could run a marathon. So yeah, that was my biggest achievement last year. And also in terms of health, I mentioned I love moving my body every day, and I think if you follow me on Instagram, you would see that I move my body more than every day. I move my body twice in a day, a lot. So yes, and I've written I go running 2 to 3 times in a week, which I think I'm doing great job. And also I mentioned that I do pole fitness and master the art in 2025. If you've seen me in Instagram, I think I'm almost getting better in pole. I also mentioned I meditate every morning, which I think I have meditated every morning irrespective of how busy I am. So these are the good stuff that I've achieved. On that note, let's open my box number 2, which is a bag from Charles and Keith. I've ordered this in December. It took so long to arrive, but I always wanted this kind of bag which I can use for travel, or if there's any party I can use it, because usually I have this Uniqlo bag that I can't carry it for any luxury restaurant or anything if I'm going to any fancy place, or so I wanted one bag when I'm traveling, and also I can use it for both. So it's more like a casual bag, but I love the color of the bag. I'm more into brown these days. So this is a bag. This is how it looks, and it has a greater compartment. So yes, and I can either use it as a shoulder or it has a longer strap. So it's a big wing. It was a great pricing. I mean, not great pricing, like I got it for 90 euros, which is great, I believe, for the quality. So yes, if you're looking for this bag, let me know. I can send you the link of this bag. Now we spoke about good things that I did, good things that I achieved in 2025. If there's one thing that I didn't achieve in 2025 is everyone in my circle are settling down. Either they're dating or they're seeing someone. But 2025, I still didn't find the man of my life, but also I have my boundaries, which is great. So yeah, like I get a lot from my family back home, like, why are you not married? Who are from my age group, they would understand it's not that easy to find someone when you live in abroad. But yeah, I also started, I thought, okay, I'll put myself out there. So I joined a dating app, but it kind of made me feel like a shopping cart, and I didn't feel it's very organic. So I've removed myself in all those dating app, and I'm just leaving it to the universe, whatever they planned. So that was my goal in 2025, end of the year. Like I think during November, October, I'm like, I'm done with these apps. I don't think so I can do it. I'm happy alone. But yeah, that was my drawback, because I've written in vision board that I'm gonna find someone. I think more you look for it, you're never gonna find it. It should happen on its own. So chak de fatte. Anyway, that was my biggest fallback for 2025. Another fallback would be, no matter anyone who follows me in Instagram, they kind of think that, oh, she is so happy, she lives alone, she's having the best time of her life, she travels the world, every month she's traveling, every 3 months she's traveling somewhere. But I think often you kind of miss back home, you miss your family. Now I've just got my niece turned 1, but I miss her so much, and every time it's just a video call, and I miss being back home. So yeah, living alone is not that fun as you think. We go through a lot. Like here, I need to do everything. I need to cook, I need to clean, I need to do my laundry, I need to do my grocery, everything by myself. Even when I'm sick, I need to take care of myself by my own. So you often miss family a lot, and your friends back home, you miss them a lot. But yeah, that's my kind of like fallback or whatever. In terms of another learning that I learned during 2025 is making quality friendship, which I think I have already done that. I have quality friendship. I draw the line where I have to. I don't let everyone come into my circle, and I don't have to be nice to everyone, which I've been practicing, which is my, I think over the years, as you grow older, you kind of get wiser. You know who are your vibe. And also I have boundaries everywhere, at work, at personal life, even at professional life. And also if any man is interested in me, and I kind of know it, that what his intention are. So I'm just like giving that, like a queen vibe, saying no, like I'm not interested. So yeah, that's biggest learning, that it took so long for me to be this. Anyway, on that note, I love perfumes. So I've purchased this perfume from Valentino, which is for Coral Fantasy. I have a lot of good expensive perfume. But yeah, if you are looking for a perfume, then you need to buy a perfume that smells good. It's third buy for New Year. Girl, I'm so expensive. Anyway, so yes, that's how my 2025 has been. For 2026, all I'm focusing in is getting better at my work. On that note, let's open the fourth. This is a gift from my dear friend Gautam. You need a friend like him, who gifted me a shoes. I always wanted. They are so pretty. Anyway, he asked me if I want a coffee machine or a runners. I just said runners because I'm gonna do a high rocks this year. So I wanted something which I can run as well as do gym and also this you can use these shoes for normal running as well. So yeah, this is my latest purchase, but by my friend, which I'm so grateful for. Anyway, I wanted to try something new. So I was in operation team before, but I jumped into a new role, which is a sales role. Everyone around me told me, oh, you can't do it because you don't have that experience. Nobody supported me, but I took that as a challenge and I was able to achieve my quota. And I feel I know my shit now. Like I know how to work, how to handle customers, how to talk to a customer, kind of got a knack of it. So if you're stuck in something and you're not enjoying it anymore, this is your sign to change the role and do something new. So yeah, that was my 2025. For 2026, all I wish is I want a good health. I want to get leaner, stronger, and I would be able to do more of high rocks, a real high rocks. I want to do a half marathon, not a full marathon, half marathon. Also want to sign up for a triathlon. So that's my goal in terms of physical activity, and maybe find love of my life. I'm not gonna find it's gonna happen on its own. And then yeah, meet my family, and I wish everyone a very happy new year. Have a great year, and if you like this channel, do not forget to like, share and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, bye bye.